Personally, I was always looking for my own business idea and I could never quite figure out what it should be. And that led to a career of helping other people find their business ideas. I actually ended up running analytics for a bank. I made them $1 billion business, but I still didn't find my idea. So in the wee hours of the morning, I started coding this website where people from around the world could share their business concepts. And I thought someone somewhere will have an idea that could inspire my business. It might be some kid in South America or some entrepreneur in Korea, but as Trendhunter started collecting all these other similar, insatiably curious people looking for ideas, it exploded and it became the idea itself. And so now the whole world for us is just about how do you shape that and harness it to try and really help brands or entrepreneurs or people find their next big concept. Today I talked about Better and Faster, which is the title of my upcoming book, and it will make you better by teaching you the neurological traps that block successful people from realizing their potential, and it'll make you faster by showing you 6 patterns of opportunity, shortcuts that could lead you to your breakthrough faster. Well, we're moving in a world where chaos and change are absolutely causing managers to sort of, big companies seize up. And I call this the trap of the farmer. And it's the idea that after 10,000 years of evolution as farmers, our brain is pre-wired with a series of traps that cause us to repeat and optimize decisions that led to last year's harvest. So you find something you're good at as a company, a new product, a way of business, or whatever, but then what happens is that as the world chaotically moves around, our human nature is to kind of seize up and protect and repeat and just sort of do what happened before. We're not built for this era of rapid change, but because of that, you'll consistently see smart people missing opportunity. BlackBerry popularized the smartphone, got into consumer, got out. Kodak invented the digital camera in 1975. By the 90s, they had a website where you could share pictures of your face online, but they pulled it. Blockbuster had online video streaming before anyone. They had 3 chances to buy Netflix for $50 million, but they didn't. And I can go on and on and on, where a company finds its success, and then they repeat and optimize and protect. They farm. And the idea of Better and Faster, the book, is to try and actually get you out of those traps and teach you what habits, what hunter instincts you would want to leverage in yourself and your team to break free. So convergence could mean mixing things together to make something entirely new, or it could mean a whole variety of things. An example I didn't share today that I think is my favorite example is that my sister was an art history superstar, and she was a professor, to Oxford, all that wonderful stuff. But she was diagnosed with cancer when she was very young, at age 25. And she said when you lose your hair, you put on a wig and it's still kind of fun, but when you lose your eyebrows and you look at the mirror and the reflection back at you, that's the one reminder that you're a sick person. So she got her eyebrows tattooed in, but tattoos have metallic pigments, and when she went to get her MRI, it ripped out, and she needed 17 procedures to fix things. And later, she was still battling her cancer. Her doctor said, you need to do something less competitive than this professor world. You need something that just has meaning and is a little simpler. So she thought about her whole career and all of that, and then she thought back to those eyebrows, and she thought, hey, maybe there's a way I could do something like that for people. I've studied art history, I know all these techniques with color and paint, and I could probably figure something out that people haven't. So she needed to make something that was safe, that could work on cancer patients, and that it would also be realistic. 3 different things, and a regular tattoo didn't do any of them. To find something safe, she studied in science and places all around the world to find where they'd actually tested pigments that could be implanted in a body without, repercussions. To make something that could operate on a cancer patient, she went to prison to find how they jimmy rig up special techniques of making tattoos that don't make your, arm red or whatever and signal to the guards that you've got a tattoo. But for a cancer patient, that technique is also usable. And then to make something realistic, she actually thought back to Titian, who was the most famous artist in his day, who could make the most realistic skin tones by blending together many different colors and diluting his ink down. And then instead of painting your face once, he would paint 20, 30 layers, and it would all add up. So she combined all those together, made a company called Cosmetic Transformations, and basically it has won all sorts of innovation awards. She's had A-list Hollywood celebrities coming in for work, and it's amazing, but the simple notion is just trying to help restore confidence in people who have undergone trauma or cancer, chemotherapy, whatever it might be. And it's really cool. She can make your eyebrow look completely 3-dimensional. So it's quite something else.